Oh snap, it's a new Let's Play! Snapshot Nautilus here, you can call me Snap, and welcome to my very first episode of the very first Let's Play I've ever done. Today we're playing X-Kaliber 2097. We're going to jump right in with a new game here. X-Kaliber 2097 is an action platformer for the Super Nintendo. As with most action platformers, the story is really not that good, so I'll just kind of explain it real quick in layman's terms. We are this awesome guy's named Slash, and he lives in the city of New York, and some jerk named Raptor came in, took over the city, and kidnapped your girlfriend, so you're going to go take care of business. We've got three basic attacks. We've got a light attack, a medium attack, and it's got some variation to it. We can do a diving attack like that, we can attack high, we can attack low, and we've got this fabulous heavy attack here. We shoot a projectile out and your hair blows in the wind and your coat tail flaps in the wind and wind comes off of your sword and it's just really cool. And we can guard. That's about it. And we can jump, of course, because it's a platformer. Enemies in this game don't pose much of a threat, even on the hardest difficulty. I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, but even on it, like I said, it's not very difficult. Health in this game consists of soda cans and burgers and just good old American food. Boom! Alright. Oh, they do shoot. You can block all of their attacks, so it's not very difficult. The game's pretty short. I chose it for my first Let's Play just because it's a cool action game, but it's not very long, it's not very difficult. So I like to show it off. I think the coolest thing about this game is the soundtrack, actually. The soundtrack's really cool. It was made by a group called Psychosonic. They disbanded in 1987, but the coolest thing about them is that one of the guys that worked with them, he was the percussionist. His name was Michael Larson, and he went on to become one of the sound directors for Epic Games and actually produced all the soundtracks to the God of War games. If you remember the God of War games, I think they're awesome. And so all the music in those games was done by the guy who surprisingly worked on the music for this game. This young fellow here is going to mutate and turn into a monster. Take some damage, but it's not too bad. Well, we might take a little more damage than I want, but either way, it's still going to be fine. Ugh. Just cut him, block, cut him, block, cut. Oh, he died. Oh, we beat him. Yay. Oh, he vomits, and oh, he melts himself. It's gross. Make our way down here, get a little bit of health, eat a burger. Block some shots from this turret, kill the turret, and we fall down here. The levels aren't too long, and they're pretty well done as far as the platforming aspect goes. They're usually broken up into 2 or 3 sections. I don't know if I hit that guy over there or not. Nope. But we got him. Oh, we had a friend. We got him too. Really good length of the levels, I think, especially for a Super Nintendo game. It's a good game to just sit down and play quickly. Up here we've got our first boss. His name is Tattoo. I'm not sure if he got that name because of the rose tattoo on his chest, or if he used to just be a white guy and got his whole skin tattooed. I don't really know, but that sounds really painful. He's got a really cool looking sword, and he's going to challenge us. Now what's funny is how he looks here. He does not look anything like the artwork depicted him to be. Now, as with most bosses in this game, you'll see there's really only one tactic for beating them. You wait, you jump, and you do an mid-air medium attack, and you guard. That's really all you have to do to beat pretty much every boss in this game. The only thing that's really annoying about this boss is you never know when he's going to stop that freaking attack. He goes forever, and then he just jumps right into it again. So that's really... he's probably the most annoying boss in the game, just because of that reason. It's almost impossible to break it. You can try to get a projectile in, and that causes him to block, in which case you can get in another attack. Oh, he can shoot a rose out of his chest, too. I'm glad he did that. He doesn't usually do that very often. Usually he just walks up and down and tries to slash me to death. And he never, ever stops. So we've about got him halfway down. I really like the way the boss system is set up. You probably saw it when we first started. There's a mode called 2-player duel mode, and that actually showcases this really well. Every character actually has a medium, a light, and a heavy attack. The bosses don't necessarily use them as much, and the AI is not very good. But it shows it off really well in the 2-player mode. Every boss battle, to me, feels like a fighting game. You've got health bars, you've got a light, a medium, and a heavy attack. You can't really combo, and there's time at the top. It feels like a fighting game with swords. Well, not every character will use a sword, but these two do, and it feels really cool. I like the way they did it. Now, I'm not saying it's the most original idea in the world, and I'm not saying no other action platformer has ever done it, but I like the way they implemented it into the game. And with that, the first boss drops. It's level clear. Level 1's over. I'm going to separate these into short little episodes that will separate by the episodes. After this text, we're going to move into episode 2. We're going to move into level 2, and I'm going to start episode 2. So thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.